Boom, we're live. Birdman did strike. Kia. Yeah, 105 got bought up with like 2 minutes left before 9 o'clock. So let me do some quick admin work real fast, if you guys don't mind. Shouldn't take too long. Just tweeting out, we are live. And 105. Tweet, boom. Breaks. Feed, boom. All right. Got the admin work done. Let me start the clock. Get this thing moving in the right direction. Boom. We'll do 3.5 minutes. Boom. Turn the TV down. Yeah, Bird pulled some last minute striking there, so we will have two. But starting off with 101 here, I'll go through the deets real fast. In 101, which is the 4 boxes of Engrained plus the Buyback at the bottom, Birdman has the Blackhawks, Penguins, Oilers, Stars, and Blue Jackets. A-Rod's got the Rangers and Flames. Matt Dreyer has Vegas, Red Wings, Panthers. Brian DeMarco has Canucks, Devils, Coyotes, and Preds. Foxy with the Leafs. John Capelitz with the Bruins. Sammy Altonen with the Canadiens. Matthew Shaw with the Avs. Donnie Springfield with the Hurricanes. Joey Picciarello with the Sens. Robert Valentin with the Lightning. Kevin Bamford with the Flyers. Jim Torrance with the Caps and Kings. Corey Newsom with the Sabres. Nate Lecharski with the Ducks. This is Nate's first break with us since break number 1. So he started with 1 and 101. Hopefully it won't be another 100 for him to come back. But welcome back, Nate, with the Ducks in this one. Todd LaJoy with the Islanders and Jets. Alexis Watanabe with the Blues. And Dave Jockey with the Sharks and Wild for this one. So that will be 101 here. And I had a note, lost my note. We'll have a quick little break because this one won't take too long. We'll do a quick break and I'll bring 105 cards in here. At that time, we're dropping 2 more. So I like to have 4 one at a time now. So Fox will do those for me. And yeah, he did, Zach. If you're listening, Zach, he did get him up. Give me just a second here. So tonight, I think we're at $300 for this first one if we pull a Lesby. And I believe he is Engrained, this year's Engrained, so there's a chance there. And then with break 105 would be at 320, and he's definitely in all those products. So he's definitely in SPA. He would be in 1 box of Engrained in there. He's also in Stature. Not sure if he's in Ultimate, but there's some chances for the Lesby Auto to show up tonight. Yeah, 320 and 340 is correct. Again, that's straight PayPal to your account if you want the cash, or it's the same amount in break credit if you want break credit instead. So we will get going here in about 20 seconds. I think everybody was on the Zoom last night is drinking this tonight. Not a whole lot of beer drinking going on tonight. Foxy can tell you all about it. Taking it nice and mellow. One of the breaks that will be dropped tonight is break 109. That's that was Matty V's pick for filling up 101. That's OPG Platinum. Artifacts, Allure, and Trilogy. We're going back to the early days of 2020 for some. We did quite a bit of Allure, but we didn't do a whole lot of Trilogy. I think we did like a case or two of OPG, and that was about it, of OPG Platinum. So kind of going back to the early days. But that's a paired team. So there's 15 spots at 43 a pair, and then the Oilers are random. So it breaks down to like 21.50 a team, but they're in pairs. Hopefully I move them a little faster, and then everybody gets a shot at the Oilers. But for 101, let's get moving here. Then we'll get into 105 shortly. But for 101, let's get cracking with our first box of 1819 Engrained. Foxy says he's finally sober. And I don't have I am unprepared tonight. Holy cow. Give me just a second. I was missing my little box cutter, but here we go. Yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything on Saturday nights, you should join the Zooms. They're a lot of fun. We opened it up to everyone last night, and we had some Twitter trolls, which was kind of funny. We blocked them, of course, but good for a few seconds. So we got barcodes, magic seal. I'm also going to grab some slugs here. Give me just a second. If I have any laying around. I don't. Awesome. Let's be careful with them. Don't play with the mat. So our first box of 1819 here. Let's do this. Feeling some fire tonight. Use Zoom. So our very first one, Andrei Vasilevsky with the synthesis card for Lightning. Little Vasilevsky action. Yeah, that was a weird one, Foxy, that kid. And then another kid that just sat there quietly like he had no idea what was going on. So Vasilevsky for the Lightning. On to our next one, we have for the Blackhawks. That is a sick stick right there. So little remnants, you can see the NHL logo on a stick. That is absolutely sweet. Steve Thomas going back in time, but look at that NHL logo is awesome. That's probably the nicest remnants I've seen so far. Sweet little stick action. This is 87 out of 100 here for Thomas and the Blackhawks. Incredible little graphite logo there. Steve Thomas. Just love that logo. Staring at that logo is nice. All right. Next up we have for the New York Rangers, complete stick of Andy Bathgate. We got the blade, the shaft, and the handle going back in time in this box. But for the New York Rangers, going to A-Rod, Andy Bathgate, 12 of 25. It's a nice one there. I'm not sure if Adam's in the break tonight or not, but he'll see it eventually. Nice three-piece stick action there. 12 of 25 for Andy Bathgate in the Rangers. Has a real sharp card. Almost reminds me of like the Leaf cards. It's almost, I mean, it's black and white as far as the picture there. But nice one. Next up we have for Calgary Flames, Dylan Dubé. Or Dubé. Nice big auto there on the manufactured blade. 220 of 249. Signature shot for Dylan Dubé. I'm guessing this will be too big to fit, which I know it will. Yep. So we'll put them out here, but just be careful with them. For dube. Little auto horns. Love how they made last year's not fit. Next up we have, for the Senators, Drake Batherson. Drake Batherson. This is 260 of 299 here. Batherson in the Sens. And last card on box number 1, going to Buffalo, Dominic Hasek, 263 of 299. 263 of 299 for Hasek and the Sabres. Nice one there. And that was the last one for the first box of 18-19. Here's box number 2. Put the complete stick on that display. That's a nice one. So we have numbers, magic seal, empty box. Just flip over and put there. All right, looks like we have a medallion card in here. Empty wrapper. First up, for the Islanders, Matthew Barzal with the gold synthesis, which is numbered. This is number 1 of 50. So eBay 1 of 1 right here. The first one in the production line. 1 of 50 for Barzal and the Islanders. Sharp looking card though with the gold synthesis and the numbering. But 1 out of 50 there for Barzal. Our next card is the medallion card, and it is for Mr. Rental Car, Martin Brodeur for the Devils with the Calder Trophy. So Devils, Martin Brodeur. Nice, the medallion is actually in the right place and not like hanging off the card. There's the back there. Looks very young. Very, very young. And this is 6 of 190. 6 of 190 for Brodeur there. It's funny, they put these in a little plastic sleeve, but not in a top loader. But nice one there for Brodeur. Next card we have for the Sharks, Antti Samila. Nice 1, 2, 3. Nice 4-colored patch there. And this is 37 of 65. 37 of 65 for some of that absolutely last team action going to Jockey with the Sharks. So, Aaron, I think the current year is out of 100 or out of 99, but this is last year's, so I'm guessing they had a little more. So it was 2 boxes of 18-19 and then 2 boxes of 19-20. So I think you might be right since it was last year's, and the new year is out of 100. But Antti Samila, again, this was 37 of 65 here. Yeah, Zoom call purchase. There you go. Both West Coast autos here so far. I think Calgary's out west. All right. Next up we have for Buffalo, signature shot, Casey Middlestat. Casey Middlestat, 105 of 149. No, this one's not going to fit, which is awesome. Thanks, Upper Deck. So 105 of 149 for Middlestat and the Sabres. And Sabres was Corey Newsome. Newsome and Sound. Since they're not going to fit the top load, I'll put him out here with the other one. Sound auto horn. All right. We have for the Panthers, Henrik Borgstrom. We are looking at 180 of 299 here for Henrik Borgstrom in Florida. And the last card here, I believe, is Mr. Mustache, and it is Austin Matthews, 259 of 299. 259 of 299 there for Matthews and the Leafs. Pretty sure, yeah, Foxy. Yeah. All right, so that's our empty box there earlier. Now on to our 1920 Engrained. This one feels kind of heavy. 29,934. There you go. So you have barcode, numbers, magic seal. Box. Wrapper. First up, we have for the Rangers, Capo Caco out of 49. 6 of 49 for Capo Caco in New York. So Adam's got like the old school Andy and then plus a Capo here, which is kind of nice. 6 out of 49. Next we have for the Devils, Jesper Boquist, 19 of 35. Nice 3-colored patch there too. 19 of 35. Upper Deck got with it this year and made them all fit in top loaders, which is nice. The 180s. So Boquist, 19 of 35 there. Next up for Vegas, we have Cody Glass with a nice 3-colored patch. 24 of 35 there. Get him to focus in here. There you go. Focus, Cody. Focus. I think my sticker's thrown it off. The 24 of 35 for Cody with a nice white, gold, and black patch there. That's pretty sweet. If you guys saw it, I got a sympathy card from Matt D in the mail today in regards to the number 38 departed. The number 38 101 is a hilarious card. Wasn't expecting like a sympathy card for it, but pretty funny. Cody Glass there for Matt. Next up, let this be an auto. Nice. Daniel Sedin out of 35. That is a sharp one there. Does not want to focus in. Come on, camera. Daniel Sedin, 6 of 35. And the Canucks is Brian DeMarco. A nice one there of Daniel. Has there ever been a twin Hall of Fame entrance at the same time? I could see it happening with the two of them. I'd guess they're Hall of Famers. That'd be cool to get both of them in there on the same day. Nice one there for Daniel. Do the auto horns. Robin, this one. You got lightning, Robert. As usual. And next up for the Canucks, we have back-to-back Canucks here. Zach McEwen. 167 of 249. The signature shot, 167 of 249 for Zach McEwen. Back-to-back Canuck autos. Oh, that'd be fire if it was, Foxy. Or if it was Henrik. If it was Daniel and Henrik in the same box. That'd be pretty sweet too. But Zach McEwen, 167 of 249. Signature shot. Auto horns again. Next up, we've got a couple cards left here. First, we have Joel Farabee and the Flyers, 48 of 299. 48 out of 299 for Farabee and the Flyers. Yeah, Kevin, Brian DeMarco, he's in the chat there. That was his. And last card, again going to the Leafs, Mitch Marner. 198 out of 299. 198 out of 299 for Marner and the Leafs. There you go. And empty box. Boink. And our last box of 1920 Engrained. Then we have the Buyback. All right. Barcode, magic seal. You guys also missed in the Zoom call last night, Rob driving around Tampa in his convertible. There's the box. This one feels like a medallion card. It's super heavy. Or no, it is it's the fully encapsulated card. I think it was a Synthesis Auto is what it's called. You see the box there. For our empty one. Let's see what we get down there. First up for the Preds, we have Roman Josi. The blue synthesis here, 43 of 50. 43 of 50 for Roman Josi and Preds. So Roman Yossi, 43 of 50 there. Followed by Tampa Bay, Tyler Johnson. A nice piece of stick there. And it's not wanting to focus in at all. See if I can help it out. See, cameras, I have to readjust my camera settings. It's starting to adjust on the sticker in the background now. But Tyler Johnson, this is 34 of 65 for Tampa. Yeah, Rob was in his convertible last night with his Maple Leafs jersey and his neck scarf, cruising down the highway. A nice card there, Tyler Johnson. Next up would be the, I think it's like I said, the Synthesis Auto. Going to the Sharks, Brent Burns. So Brent Burns, and it's supposed to be like a little piece of like the manufactured stick blade. It's kind of heavy. But Brent Burns there. Auto in silver. See our second Shark autograph. Throw him there. Do little horns for Brent. Next up for the Penguins, we have Teddy Blueger signature shot. Nice crisp auto there. 221 of 249 for Blueger and the Pens. Sharp looking card. For Blueger and Pittsburgh. Put them right in front here for now. The auto horn. I think we've got two cards left here that should be just numbered. I don't think they're going to be autoed. But Blake Lizotte, 33 of 299 for LA. Lizotte, 33 of 299 for the Kings. Sharp looking one. And last card for the box of Engrained for Vegas, Marc-Andre Fleury, 39 of 299. 39 of 299 for Fleury and BGK. I think he's seen his last day in this uniform. We'll see. Vegas Knights, our empty Engrained box. And we have our last box of Buyback here. Here we go. Or I should say the last box in the break, but our box of Buyback. We're going to do like a 5-minute intermission here just so I can get all the boxes for 105. Clear these out, and that'll also give Maddie time to drop the two new ones for us. I'm feeling fire in here. Let's see what happens. There's all of our barcodes. See our two seals. Ooh, interesting. Oh man. I don't know how we're going to do this. We'll get to that one. This is the 2019 #1 draft for Vancouver. Would that be Pettersson? I forget when Pettersson came in, but #1 draft pick for 2019 scratch off. kind of a unique one. I do not remember who is the 19. Oh, Jack Hughes. No, not going to be random. If you go to the Devils. I would almost like ask Upper Deck to be like, just send me the card. I want to keep the scratch off. Like whoever for Devils. So Devils is let's look down here. Boom, 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 boom. Who's at the Devils tonight? Can't read my own writing, of course. Why do I not see it on here? Oh, Brian DeMarco. I'm sorry. So Brian DeMarco with the #1 draft pick card. That's pretty sweet. So congrats, Brian. I'm just going to write a sticky that I know it's Jack Hughes for later, going to the Devils. So Jack Hughes. JD. It doesn't say auto. I'm guessing it's not because this is kind of like the insert because you still have the main card there that we haven't got to yet. But the back says reservation for 1 trading card with maybe your name. Doesn't say if it's auto or not. But it has the code red there at the top left. So I'm not sure, but cool card though. And here will be our main card. We'll have Zigzazoon help us out. Empty box behind us there. And for our buyback, we're going to go sideways. It is going to be Brent Burns with Sharky, #1 of 25. 1 of 25 for Brent Burns. So 2 Brent Burns autos in this, and 3 Burnsy autos in the whole, or 3 Shark autos in the whole break. It's a nice one there, Dave, for getting that. Now you got a nice little Burnsy smiling with Sharky. And #1 of 25 there. So Dave killed it on the Sharks. That shark looks so goofy. Its stupid big eyes. Just Burns should take a stick and poke him right in the eye. But a cool card, though, with the mascot. Again, that was 1 of 25 for Burns there. Little auto horns. All right, so I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Boom, right there. We shall return in 5 minutes with 105 while I clear these cards out. Foxy says the new breaks are live. We have 105 here. We'll do buyback second to last. Do the cup last. Let's do in this order. Boom. So we'll go SPA, Artifacts, Engrained, Stature, Ultimate, Buyback in the cup. For 105 there. And real quick, Brian DeMarco has Kings, Flyers, Yotes, Rangers, Ducks. Joseph Santiago has the Kings. Kevin Bamford, the Sabres. Sammy Altonen's got CBJ. Grady Melachowski, it's his first time with us in 105. He's got the Lightning, so welcome aboard, Grady. Glenn has the Islanders. Benny Lennox has the Stars and Caps. Dave Jacques has the Avs and Pens. Aaron Kornacki has the Canucks and Canadiens. Robert Mellick's got the Devils. Birdman's got Blackhawks, Oilers, Bruins. Matt Dreyer's got Red Wings, VGK, St. Louis. Foxy's got the Leafs. A-Rod's got the Flames. And the final 6 that were brought up at the end there, Panthers, Predators, Jets, Wild, Sens, and Sharks, also go to Birdman. As our last ones there. And again, I know 109 was one of the ones that we just dropped. We're kind of going back in time to some of our early days. That was OPG, Artifacts, Allure, and Trilogy paired teams. So only 15 spots. And then everybody gets a shot at the Oilers. And the other one I don't have off the top of my head what the product was, but it should be live now as well. And 106 has 12 teams left. 112 has 14 teams left, and that's also the Oilers random. We got about 2 minutes left before we get moving on this. So 340 if we come across Joel on here. And as we said, I mentioned it in the chat. I think I briefly mentioned it in a Zoom. I don't remember if I did or not, but in the chat, I know I mentioned it. Once we hit this jackpot, we're going to start over, obviously, at $20. But instead of running back, right now I've got to run back 10, 12 breaks and load everybody up in ram.org. It'll just be the break that hit. That'll be who's in line for the jackpot. That keeps rising again. But it'll only be the break that it hit in will be the eligible people for the Lesby cash, or the green Lesby. So, just a second here. 45 seconds left. Dave Jacques, you have in this one the Avs and the Penguins. Avalanche and the Penguins. What's going on, Chris? Jacques, that is correct. I did read the teams. I can read the teams again. Here we go, real fast. A-Rod's got the Flames, Foxy with the Leafs, Matt Dreyer with the Red Wings, VGK in St. Louis. Birdman has Blackhawks, Oilers, and Bruins. Robert Mellick with the Devils, Aaron Kornacki with the Canucks and the Canadiens, Dave Jacques with the Avalanche and Penguins, Benny Lennox with the Stars and Caps, Glenn with the Islanders, Grady Melachowski with his first break with us has the Lightning, Sammy Altonen has the Blue Jackets, Kevin Bamford with the Sabres, Joseph Santiago with the Kings, Brian DeMarco, the Hurricanes, Flyers, Yotes, Rangers, and Ducks. And then Birdman got those last 6 at the end, which was Panthers, Preds, Jets, Wild, Sens, and Sharks. So hopefully that's good to go there. I'm not going to read it again. That's it. We're done. All right. Good luck, everyone. And like I said, we're up to 340 if our boy comes rolling up in this break here. Hopefully he does. Be nice for someone. So barcode, numbers, a magic seal up front here with SPA. Stature paperwork. Empty. Do a little card flop in here. All right. Like I said, good luck, everyone. Hopefully some fire in these boxes. And so the next few breaks, I've paired the teams up. Me and Foxy looked at pairing teams up. So only 15 spots. Hopefully they can move a little faster. And then the next like 3 or 4 also, the Oilers are going to be random in all of them. I think one we got the Stars random in it, but next 3 or 4 will be the Oilers. So first up, we have Mikael Granlund for the Predators. Granlund, Richard Raquel with the Ducks. And we got our Series 2 update of Dubnyk with Minnesota. Really cool there with the green and the black and white jersey. Really stands out in that photo. Then we have our slug. Bird says Carson Coleman, Future Watch Auto 333 out of 999 is my prediction. If we pulled that exact number, Bird, what would you do? I'd get a lottery ticket. Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks, Anders Lee with the Islanders. Those are the last 2 there. Next up, Sid the Kid for Penguins. Jonathan Toews for the Blackhawks. We have an authentic moment for Steven Stamkos, where he came back in the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, Stamkos there with the authentic moment, followed by Sebastian Aho for Carolina and Sean Moynihan for the Flames, the last 2. Go to casino, need to hire a driver. What's up, everyone? What's going on there? Just breaking away. Next up, Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. And this, see there, Rob. You said damage there, Rob? Actually, the Lightning's not Rob on this one. It's Grady Malachowski with his first order. You see a little damage to that card there. Luckily, it's just a base card, but still kind of sucks. The rest of them all look really good, though. But Jack Eichel for the Sabres. We got authentic moment for the Blue Jackets. Yeah, I know, Rob. It's new guy got him, beat you to him, but by default, I'm like, oh, Rob has him. So authentic moments for the Blue Jackets. We got the Brinkat for the Blackhawks and Oscar Klefboom for the Oilers as well as 2. Next up, Jake Gensel for the Penguins. Followed by Dylan Strome for the Blackhawks. We have the All-Star insert of Sid the Kid. Sid records 5 points in the finals. So Crosby there with the All-Star insert. Followed by Ovechkin. And Clayton Keller for the Desert Dogs is the last 2. Another slug here. Matthew Tkachuk for the Flames. Steven Stamkos for the Lightning. Joe Pavelski with the limited insert for Dallas. When's this Joel gonna come? Pavelski for the Stars. Got Star Slug. Brock Besser for the Canucks, and Jonathan Tavares for the Leafs as the last two in this pack. Next up, Nico Hischier for the Devils. Jonathan Quick for the Kings. We all should know who's next, but he's not. So Jonathan Quick for the Kings, followed by Nikita Gusev for the Devils. 485 out of 999 with the Future Watch auto for Gusev and the Devils. Devils going to Robert Mellick. Congrats, Robert. Future Watch here. There you go for Gusev. The Devs do the auto horn. All right, then we got Braden Shen for the Blues, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado as our last two. All right, got Taylor Hall for the Devils. Jonathan Marchessault for Vegas. Authentic winner, Evgeny Malkin for the Tuxedo Chickens. Malkin there. Followed by Jacob Verana with the Caps and Bobrovsky for the Panthers, the last two cards. Next up, we got Brent Burns. Seen him a lot tonight. Burns with the Sharks. Followed by Barkov for the Panthers. Upside down here, we have a Future Watch of Cody Glass, 54 of 249, and all the 1990s greatness here. Yeah, pretty cool card actually though, with the neon colors. There's the back there. Cody Glass, 54 of 249. And our last two is Mikko Rantanen for the Avs and Victor Arvidsson for Nashville. Next up, we got Drew Doughty for the Kings. Oliver Yorkstrand for Columbus. SP Essentials, Sid the Kid for the Penguins. Crosby, SP Essentials. Followed by Jesperi Kotkaniemi for Montreal and Jacob Slavin for Carolina. Those are our last two cards. Next up, we have Thomas Hertl for the Sharks. Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres. Adam Brooks for Toronto, Young Gun. Don't think we pulled his card before. Adam Brooks there. So Brooks for the Leafs. I'll buy a slug. He pulled 5 of his young guns? And that name just does not stick out if he pulled 5 of his young guns already. Gibson for the Ducks and Matt Murray for the Penguins is the last 2. Man. Wow. Not a name that I remember. Brady Tkachuk for the Sens. John Klingberg for Dallas. And we have our future watch here of Zach McEwen and the Canucks. 316 out of 399. Nice big autograph there. Actually used like the whole area, which is nice to see. But 316 of 399. This was the retro variation, I believe. Yeah. But a nice one there from McEwen and Vancouver. $316 out of $399, Bird. You were close. Throw him there. All right. Got our slug. Then we have Pavelski for the Stars, Roman Josi for Nashville as the last 2. True Zach Attack for all you SBTV fans. Henrik Lundqvist for the Rangers. PK for the Devils. Victor Arvidsson with a limited insert. Arvidsson for the Preds. Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues, and Austin Matthews for the Leafs as our last 2 cards. Next up, Tuukka for Boston. Jonathan Drouin from Montreal. Authentic moment of Mr. Zdeno Chara squashing Jack and his beanstalk. But Chara there with the Bruins, authentic moments. High-fiving literally nobody. He's way over everybody there. Or he's waving, one of the 2. Trocheck for the Panthers and Kyle Turris for Nashville is our last 2. All right, so we have 5 packs of SPA left, and we're on to our other boxes. Ben Bishop for Dallas. Their autograph variations of the Authentic Moments cards. I don't think so, Glenn. Oh, there are? I have not seen one if there is one. Bishop and the Stars. Chuba for the Rangers. Series 2 update of Alec Martinez and the Knights. Gold auto, according to Aaron. Slug. Aaron, do you know if it's all the cards? Like for every authentic moment, is there an authentic moment auto of that card out there? Brad Marchand, the Bruins. And Blake Wheeler as the Jets. Blake Wheeler and the Jets is last 2. I know there's a lot of those inserts for the authentic moments. First up, Anthony Mantha for Detroit. Followed by Malkin for the Penguins. SP Essential of Brock Besser and the Canucks. Besser and Canucks. Don't know if it's all of them, but a handful for sure. I'll have to do some eBay looking later on to see if I'm finding any. Svechnikov for the Canes and Thomas Chabot for the Senators as the last two cards. And 3 packs left here. First up, we have Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. Mikko Rantanen for the Avs as a limited insert. Nobody looked behind that autograph. So Rantanen for the Avs, limited insert. Next up for the Preds, we have Mikael Granlund, sign of the times. Granlund for the Predators. Birdman picked up the Preds there at the end. One of the last 6. Little auto horn action. Dallas just scored again. Or is that intermission? I think they're showing highlights. 2-1 Stars. We got Pettersson for the Canucks and Jeff Skinner for the Sabres in the last 2 cards. And 2-1. Next up, Carlson for the Sharks. Mark Stone for Vegas. We have a Spectrum FX of Drew Doughty and the Kings. Little foil action here. Joe Thornton for the Sharks and Artemi Panarin for the Rangers as our last 2. Down to our final pack of SPA. We have been on a Let's Be drought now for 5, 10, 15, 17 breaks. We haven't had an auto of his, which is crazy. Pierre Dubois for the Blue Jackets. All the SPA that we've been through, I think we would have hit him. We haven't had his card in a long time. Dougie Hamilton for the Canes. Series 2 insert of Poston and the Bruins. Phil Kessel for the Coyotes. And last card, Torrey Krug for Boston. All right, moving on to artifacts. It's a scam. Yeah. I made sure to have Upper Deck send all the boxes with no Esperance. This is why I show the codes now, so they know, like, yep, this one doesn't have it in there. There's that. 2 codes. We have our seal, our tape up here. Our bounty. Paperwork. Empty box. All right. See what we can get into. First up, Svechnikov for Carolina. Followed by, for Boston, Louis Eriksson, Threads of Time. If you look, and they'll look, you will find them. Threads of Time. We haven't had a song reference in a long time, so there you go. The threads of time there for Louis Erickson and Boston. Doesn't appear to be numbered. Glenn's tracking with me with the Cindy reference. So Louis Erickson there for Boston. At least somebody got it. Slug. And Patrice Bergeron for the Bruins. So 2 Bruins cards there. Next up, Mark Stone for Vegas. Followed by Connor Hellebuck, 517 of 699. 517 of 699 for Hellebuck. Then for the Devils, Nathan Bastian, 54 of 99. A nice dual auto patch there. Devils kind of coming on strong here with 2 autos. Nathan Bastian, 54 of 99. Bring it close there. The top loader's throwing it off now. There you go. A nice auto there. Put them out there. Auto horns. Have our slug. And Tyler Johnson for the Lightning. So last card. Alexander Radulov for Dallas Stars. Matthew Tkachuk for Calgary. Card sticking here. Hold on. There you go. So Tkachuk for Calgary, followed by Tom Wilson for the Caps, 261 of 299. 261, 299 for Willie. Yeah, we're not really even mentioning the D word tonight, Birdman. Got Braden Shen for the Blues as our last card there. It got crazy. Got Jacob Silverberg for the Ducks. Followed by Patrick Laine for Jets. And we have a redemption we'll get to in a second. Got our slug and Tyler Seguin for the Stars. So Seguin for the Stars. Seguin, excuse me. Our redemption here is a wild card rookie redemption. It is red 216. Red 216 as our redemption. We'll get back to that one in just a second. Somebody can look that one up. Next up, we have Jason Zucker for the Wild. Followed by our bounty card here of Marc-Andre Fleury in red. Pretty cool. For Vegas. This one should be numbered and 34 of 99. 34 of 99. They're actually kind of nice now when we're not trying to find the bounties. Nice one there for Vegas. And VGK was Matt Dreyer. Cool card. Our slug. And Mitch Marner for the Maple Leafs. Marner for the Leafs. All right, 3 packs of artifacts left. No, it was more too, Rob. We were talking about that last play where the dude like hooked him, slashed him, tomahawk chopped him, and then stuck his stick between his legs on the empty net breakaway. That's what she didn't like when you were like, yeah, it's supposed to be that way. I paraphrased for you there. Backstrom for the Capitals. Followed by Alex Galchenyuk for the Coyotes. 6 of 99. I don't think it was a Chicken Nuggets comment. It was way before that. 6 out of 99 for Galchenyuk. Easy solution is just to suspend Kucherov. Yeah, he did like 8 different penalties on that empty net breakaway there, and then put his little stick between the dude's legs. So Galchenyuk, 6 of 99 for the Coyotes. All right. Kevin's saying Dylan Dube is the redemption. All right. I will take your word for it, and I will double check later before I mail it out. But thanks for that look up there. Kevin, thanks for the assist. Giordano for the Flames, and Devin Dubnyk for the Wild is the last 2. Next up we have Kuzi for the Capitals, followed by William Karlsson for VGK, 59 of 165. Nice dual black patches there. And that camera is not focusing in. There we go. So 59 of 165 for Karlsson. Red 215 Fogle, Carolina Hurricanes. Nice card. Throw him in a top loader. We have our slug. And Ryan Strome for the Rangers. Strome for the Rangers. Yeah, this is 1920, Kevin. 216 is Jesper Boquist for the Devils. Just to make sure that we are looking at the 1920 artifacts, not the previous years. I'm going to take off Dube and put Jesper Boquist with New Jersey. Jesper Boquist. There we go. I think we pulled this card before too, with the redemption card. That number rings a bell, like 215, 216. All right, last pack of our artifacts here. Craig Anderson for the Senators. Card sticking here. Followed by Taro Hirose, 402 of 999 for the Red Wings. 402 of 999 for Hirose and Red Wings. Yeah, it's all good, Kevin. Like a couple of the years are mixed up in here. So like the Engrained is 1819, the Cup is 1718, and the other 3 are all 1920. But it's all good. Jake DeBrusk for the Bruins, and Teuvo Teravainen for the Hurricanes is the last 2. There. All right. We'll get on to the 18-19 Engrained. Gonna put some slugs down here for the next few boxes. Nice white, clean slug actions here. All right, barcode. Barcode. And we have Magic Seal. Yeah, 17-18, Aaron. Each box. Empty wrapper. Get Zigzagoon out here. First up for the Islanders, Matthew Barzal. If you will come into focus for me. There we go. Barzal for the Islanders. Next up will be for the Oilers. Oh, tell me that's a fucking autograph. Hopefully it's an autograph next. But Milan Lucic here for the Oilers. This is 88 out of 100. Not one to focus in. Quite sharp looking card with the stick there. Again, this was 88 out of 100 for Lucic. All right, if this next card is signed, we're going to have the hit of the night. It's a big if. We'll see. Dave, it's not neither one of those guys. But Lucic there. It is the great one going to the Oilers. Holy cow, and it's signed. Nice. So signature remnants out of 15, number 8 of 15 for the great one. Going to the Oilers is Birdman. Awesome card there. But 8 of 15 for Wayne. And we're going to put him down right there real fast. I've got to one-touch him, right? I think it's only fair. Throw him in here. There we go. Little one touch for the great one. I'm now super sober. Little auto horn for Wayne. All right. Nice one for you, Birdman. Next up for the Senators, Maxime Lajoie. This is 86 of 249. Weird little Pac-Man looking auto there. Looks like Pac-Man got a sword through his mouth. Yeah. A small step, Glenn. Just barely even a step down. I mean, we can't have like Wayne and then anybody else, can we? Maybe if you have like Lemieux or some other Hall of Famers, but a small step, you're right. But Maxime Lajoie, this is 86 of 249. He'll get a penny sleeve and top loader like the rest of them. Of course, this is last year's. Yep, 18-19. It's not going to fit. Thanks, Upper Deck. So we'll put him out here a little ways. The auto horns for him. Yeah, Bird, I'm going to have to. We'll make sure he's got some extra padding and then a extra padding in your how we get them to you, and we'll put some insurance on them as well. I don't mind doing that. For the Sharks, we have Dylan Gramble. This is 29 of 299 for Gambrell and the Sharks. Nice one there. And last card out of Engrained. Going to the Bruins, we have Pasta. It is 84 of 299. 84 of 299 for Pasta. Now, what if we pulled another Gretzky auto in Stature? That'd be kind of sick. So 84 out of 299 for Boston there. All right. Moving on to Stature. Hopefully the Ultimate box is all nice and neat and no problems like the last one we had. All right, we got barcode, magic seal, empty box, pull a wall on Stature. It's going to be hard to top that Wayne, no matter what we pull. Unless we get like a Connor, like I said, maybe a Lemieux. All right, first up, where's the Gazoon? For LA, we have rookie reliance of Nikolai Prokhorkin. Prokhorkin for LA. Here's some nice cards. So reflective. Like, reminds me of the Platinums a lot, like Obuchi Platinum a lot. Prokhorkin in there. Followed by, out of 15, Ovi. So Alex Ovechkin, 5 of 15. So that's front to back eBay 101 right there. For Benny Lennox. 5 of 15 for the Caps. Very nice card. I'll put him in a top loader. Yeah, sharp Ovechkin there. Next up we have Tara Haros out of 85. Haros for the Red Wings. My camera does not want to pick up these cards at all. Just too shiny. But Haros for the Red Wings, and this is 82 of 85. Another sharp one. With the auto. Go him out here next to Wayne. No, so he always signs with like a weird cover in the 99 Bird. That's just how he always has his number at the end. He does like the weird thingy here in the 99. So I wouldn't really call it inscribed because he does it like that on all of his. But back, nothing really sniff about the back. But again, 8 out of 15. Yep, to 15. All right, next up we have Century Moments. Oh, got two cards here. Century Moments of Timu Salami and the Ducks. Sharp looking card there. And this is 41 of 45. 41 of 45 for Salami and the Ducks. David, if you want, I'll get a blue marker and I'll write to David on it before I send it to you if you want. So nice one there, Salami. 41 of 45, rocking the cup. Next up, we have Jack Eichel for the Sabres. This is 84 of 149 for Eichel. $84 of 149 for Eichel and the Sabres. Can mount it to your dashboard on the new RV. Nope, send pictures and ship in a large box. So nice one there of Eichel. A couple cards left here. Ryan Kuffner for Detroit. Kuffner is 216 of 399. 216 out of 399 for Kuffner. And then we have Oliver Wahlstrom for the Islanders. 107 out of 399. 107 out of 399 for the Islanders. Oliver Wahlstrom. Don't think I ever had a Gretzky auto stick card numbered. I don't have a Gretzky auto bird. I'm looking for one. I should find one. Got Brock Besser. Now we're kind of in the front of the pack with the base cards. But Brock Besser for the Canucks here. And last card we have for the Devils, Mr. Martin Brodeur. Second time we're seeing him tonight. So Brodeur and Stature here. All right. Moving on to our ultimate. So the last box we had, 2 out of the 4 cards were damaged. It's no good. Hopefully better tonight. Barcode. Yeah. We'll just slide them all to the side here. Just leave Wayne out there. Got our magic seal. Our pack. Empty box. All right. And this feels light. Empty wrapper. But the cards do look all good, so that's good. This one's not a damaged box like the last one. First up, Ultimate Rookie of John Marino for the Penguins. This is 163 of 299. 163 of 299 for John Marino and the Penguins. Yeah, it's nice that this one is not damaged at all, like the last box. And next up we have, for the Kings, Carl Grundstrom, 264 of 299. 264 of 299 for Grundstrom and the Kings. One of their go-to signers this year. So 264, 299 for Carl. Kind of move some of these off to the right. Put him back there. All right, next up we have, for the Penguins, Ultimate Material signature of Jake Gensel. This is 93 of 99. 93 of 99 for Gensel and the Penguins. And Penguins going to Dave Jockey. Move the guys around this side too here. Bastion, little there, back there, boom. There, Birdman. Wayne's kind of by himself in the middle. But Jake Gensel for the Penguins, Ultimate Materials with a nice black patch there. Put him right there or so. Do the auto horn. Next up we have, for Minnesota, Nico Sturm Ultimate Jersey. And look at that. That one is banged up. I just flat chewed up right there on the corner. And the wild was Birdman. So I'll take care of this one for you, Birdman, with the corner here. That is just absolutely horrible. Yeah, apparently they just throw them on the floor before they put them in a box. There's a good photo of it right there. Oh, wow. Give me just a second here. Let me grab that box out of the trash. Ultimate. They do not take care of your cards in this one. I don't know. I'm going to put it in a penny sleeve and use a penny sleeve. But Birdman, I'll take care of this one too for you. Add that to the list. Birdman. There. All right. So we are on to our buyback box now. Go ahead and return replacement. Let it really need a pasta auto. Man, I wrote him a nice letter with Foxy's and was like, how about a Maple Leafs player? And they're like, nah, here's a Yarmir Yager. I wonder if they even read that letter that I wrote. Let me just say here. Thanks, Rob. So we have our barcodes and our seals. All right. Get Zigzagoon in here. First up, we have Steve Yzerman, 84 of 199. 84 of 199 for Yzerman. Going to Detroit. Not one to focus in at all, but a nice kind of the base 48 of 199 for Yzerman. Now the main card here. Zigzagoon's going to help us. There's the empty box. Flip it over here. We have. Anybody recognize him? A young gun of Anthony Mantha. 26 of 39 for Detroit. So both cards were Red Wings here, going to Matt Dreyer. So a buyback Red Wings box there. So 26 out of 39 for Mantha on the old Young Gun. Kind of a cool one. The auto horns for him. All right, let's get to the cup. Put these back just a hair more here. Out of the way and move way into the side. All right. Barcode. We should have 2 seals here. One there. Not that it matters, but one here. And this one's in there good. There we go. Another barcode. Have our 10. Our other box. Empty 10. Can I have the cup and 10 holder again? Yeah, Bert, I'll send it to you. Just make sure I write that down again so I don't throw it away. So our second smaller box. And this one will have the cards just kind of displayed in them. So let me get Zigzazoon ready. Throw him in there real fast. And for the first card, we have Jordan Eberle, 82 of 249. Get him into focus here. If it'll fit, if it'll focus. There you go. Jordan Eberle, 82 of 249 for the Islanders. There you go. So Eberle. Next up we have for the Oilers, not who you were wanting, Dave, but an Oiler nonetheless, Kailer Yamamoto, 18 of 249. I can get it to focus. Come on. Kailer Yamamoto, 18 of 249 for the Oilers. Or no, Oilers are going to Bird. Why did I say for Dave? Sorry about that. Nice big patch there. Card as well. So 18 of 249 for Yamamoto. Auto horns. Next Next up we have for the Hurricanes, Lucas Wallmark. Lucas Wallmark, 2/24. Nice big old patch there with the logo. 1, 2, 3, 4 colored patch. So Lucas Wallmark, 2/24 for the Canes. And Hurricanes was Brian DeMarco. Yeah, it is, Dave. Nice red, white, silver, and then like right at the bottom is black there. A sharp one there. Put him out here. Our auto horn. I'm guessing this is probably the last card here. Thinking, not, oh man. We have Aiden Hill, but the card is ripped. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see that there. It is a printing plate of Aiden Hill for the Coyotes, but no good. You put it in a top loader and you wouldn't notice, but outside of a top loader you would notice. But Aiden Hill, Coyotes, has the 1/1 hologram there. And Coyotes. Going to Brian and Marco also. Brian, I'm probably going to have to mail this one back in as well. That's just no good. Just suck fest. Let's put it to the side here. We have the last card here, or 2 cards left. First up for the Flyers, we have Samuel Morin, 33/249. 33/249 for Morin and the Flyers. Nice one there for that one. The auto horns for Morin. No, it says autograph rookie masterpiece, not patch, but masterpieces. That sucks. Absolutely sucks. But yeah, on the back too is also a masterpiece, not patch. And last card for the cup here, empty box. We have Jack Eichel, 92/249. 92/249 for Eichel and the Sabres. Yeah, I'll look again, Kevin. Give me just a second. But Eichel, 92/249. And comes down the back. Oh yeah, rookie auto patch. You're right. It definitely is not a rookie auto patch. Yeah, Brian, if you were to put this if you were going to keep it and put it in a top loader, you wouldn't notice. The top loader would tighten it down. But if you were going to look to sell it, then you obviously probably couldn't it. But if you were looking just to keep it, you would never know in a top loader. It's a plate for the patch card. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because patch probably be like right in the middle there. So in the sleeve here, you can't really even tell either, Brian. I'll show you here. Like you would never know in a top loader. But yeah, I would too. If you ever took it out, you knew it'd be damaged. So we'll send it off to him. Get it out there. But anyhow, put that one back in the box there. And Brian D. Put a sticky note on it. It's going to wrap it up. That is the hit of the night, clearly. Had to go with the remnants of Wayne there. Fountains of Wayne, perhaps, if you're a bandophile like Glenn and I are, going back to the 90s there. But thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and thanks for making this one break. These will probably go out tomorrow, Sunday. They'll go out Monday. Get them in the mail for you guys, or at the latest Tuesday morning. But thanks for being a part of it, and thanks for hanging out with us for an hour and a half. We will catch everybody back on Twitter here shortly. Have a good night, everyone, and stay safe. We will be in touch. Have a good night.